it's the one best ass back. Because you're gonna 75 degrees. I'll tell you what, dog, that is cold to me. Right now, this breeze is cold. I hate it. I hate everything about it. It's just cold. This sucks. It's terrible out here. Woo! Engage the core. It is chop suey out here, boys. But that's okay. We good with that. We don't care about the chop. All we care about is the cook. Hey, who threw all that water on me? All we care about is the cold. Actually, before we go hit this spot up, let's go look at this other spot real quick. Another time. Whatever, anyways. We're just attempting to utilize our electrons. I'll tell you guys right now, it is choppy out here. Woo! Got a little spray to wake me up. If I wasn't awake just yet, now I am. Alright, let's get out of here. We're taking some bumps, boys. Anyways, we're back. Ooh. Are we in some chop? Heck yeah. What up, GM? What's happening? GM, I thought I was going to take a little nap when I got home too, but instead I cut up a short. Why not? And then before I took off today, I said, hey, let's cut up another short. Had to cut up a short while the 7-pounder was fresh. All right, so I think it's right there. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you facing there for a little bit. I got a mic off real quick. All right, dudes. It looks like my shoe might have taken a stray or two based on the way the wind was blowing, but I couldn't do anything about that, dog. So my shoe might have taken a stray, bro. Whatever. All right, guys. Today is some day in August. Today is Monday the 4th. I believe that to be 30 times 2 plus high 20s of consecutive days of fishing. I have a jerkbait on, so I just threw it out there. I probably got into some grass. Oh, they're lucky that was grass. The jerkbait's tied on, might as well throw it while it's on. It is breezy out here. It is cold. In my definition, it is cold, bros. That's grass again, I believe. I believe that to be grass. If you ask me, it is cold. If you ask normal people, it is fresh. But if you ask the moderator, my hands are cold. My face is cold. Because it's cold. Let's see what we got here. Mike says there's some fish over there at Honeycomb. Mike, it's way choppy over there, dog. It's a lot breezier out here than I would have expected. It's bumpy. So breezy that I got a bird's nest. But it's just one of those warning bird's nests, not a real bird's nest. It's just trucha vato, you got a bird, you're gonna get a bird's nest. It is breezy. Water temp is 84 degrees. I'm pretty sure we saw it at 88 yesterday. At least that's what I saw. All right, dudes. Let's get the one out of the way, and then we can see what we're gonna do. Calm behind the bridge, but I gotta get there, dog. And it's Monday, bro. We got a long week. I mean, every week is the same amount of days, 7 days, but we got a long week. My apologies for starting off later in the day, guys, but it was like 65 degrees in the morning. As soon as I saw that, I was like, give me a blanket. I'm out of here. I am not gonna go out there at 65 degrees in the summer. No way, dog. That's ridiculous. So I just shut it back down. Oh, Travis got his package from Bisbee. What do we got here? Well, let's just throw this. I don't even know what's time on it. It's a shaky, but yo, Travis, did you get any of those Mac Dizzies? Or did you just get that buzz bait? What? Dude, why would you get so many buzz baits, bro? That don't make any sense to me. How many of these buzz baits are you losing? All right, guys. Here we go. Oh, with this little guy. We have now continued the non-zero streak. A streak. Thank the good Lord. This little guy that bit right underneath the boat. My dudes, we have continued the streak of non-zeros. Thank the good Lord. Gracias, little dude. But he made me laugh. Not the fish, but Travis, because he got 8 dinner bells. Travis, how many of these are you going through? Seemed like maybe 2 could have done you for a while, bro. Unless you're stocking them up at your store and you're going to be a bizbait distributor, why would you need so many, bro? Okay, so where am I? Why was that guy right under the boat? There were 8 different colors, bro? You have, you got 2 of each color. Got it. That makes more sense. I mean, I'm not saying it's logical, but I'm saying it makes more sense. Why would you have so many? I don't know. But I'm not saying I haven't done that, Travis. I have done that where I was like, all right, I need one of all these colors. And then I find the color that I like, and then I never throw those other colors. And the moderator's like, why did you even buy these? You never use these. And I was like, yeah, but I didn't know that until I already bought all of them. Oh, he's going to go get some pineapple pizza, guys. That's my guess. And you might have to change colors accordingly. GM, you were easier to spot in the yellow shirt, so I ain't complaining about the yellow shirt, bro. It was gangsta. Colin, ¿qué hubo? ¿Qué pasa, bro? Well, my apologies, Colin, if I made you suffer through part of your day without your fishing fix. This is the home of the fishing fix, apparently. Hey, Colin, it's like 70 degrees over here and I'm freezing. Cool, huh? Oh, you're right, Mike. It might need a washing. That lucky shirt might need a washing to get off whatever yesterday was. Get that off of it. Snizook, I waited for you. That's why we delayed, because I waited for you, Snizook. We've been waiting for you all morning. You never showed up, so the show must go on, with or without Snizook. Of course I got watermelon red rage craws, bro. Dude, I got all the natural colors. It's the off-the-wall colors that I don't have a lot of because I just don't. Let me raise that camera angle. Give you the. I'll turn it a little bit too. All right, guys, remember, we have a $25 bounty out on a 5-pound BBL. That is the next BBL plus that we are paying out. Just got to be 5 pounds. Well, sounds very violent right there, Travis. I would rather catch them than slap them. But if they choose to slap them with their craws, I guess, dog, that's one thing to do with your time. I would rather hook them than slap them. Snizook, that's assuming that they take it, bro. They might roll it. People seem to be generous. Generous to each other. And they're like, you know what? 25, not yet. It's not ready. Let's make it 50. And then they're like, it's not ready just yet. Let's make it 75. And they go from there, bro. All right, I'm trying to feel the... I came out here, I'm a little... My compass is a little off right now. That's my personal compass, not anything on my electronics. Yo, what up, Steve? It's like baking a cake, bro. You can't open the oven until it's time. So you got to put the ingredients in. Many people just are not feeling it. But then again, Snizook, I've seen bakers, you know, like they let's say it was cookies or something. They eat cookie dough, and that's not ready, and they just eat it anyway. So should be all right. There's a lot of grass out there. There's a lot of bass out there too. It's not the 5-pound BBL. Whoops. My chanclas almost got me, dog. My front chanclas almost made me kick my rod into the water because my front chancla got caught on the line. And I almost, oh man, my worm's gone. Well, son of a gun, my worm's gone. It's probably barely a Little John, barely. Looking like a Little John, sorta, kinda, but not necessarily. Where's my worm, fool? Don't you know? Those are in short supply. Nah, this is a little Juan, guys. Put a little Juan right here. We'll weigh him to verify, but he's a little Juan. Now I gotta get a new worm. Oh, son of a fish. I was feeling the grass real nice out there. Yeah, he's a little Juan and a half. Little Juan and a half. That's all he is, dog. Little Juan and a half. Now we gotta find another worm. I don't like that. Where'd I throw those guys? Oh wait, I think I know where I threw them. I threw them in the trash can. That's where all the important baits go. Yep. Right here. All right, guys, so this is the green pumpkin magic. I am going to use the ones that GM gave me, that somebody left in his boat or whatever the case was. I'm going to switch to a Mag Dizzy. I believe this to be just a regular green pumpkin Mag Dizzy. I have not thrown any other color Mag Dizzy until now because I didn't have any other colors in the Mag Dizzy. But I tell you right now, guys, that assuming that I go to the Bassmaster Classic, which I don't know where it is, assuming that I do that, I will be going to the BizBait booth and loading up a suitcase of BizBait worms. Just letting you guys know ahead of time. So that fish was a little Juan and a half. Puro orale with that fish right there. It's in Knoxville, Tennessee. Okay, so Snazook. It's like waiting to pick a tomato until it's ripe. All right, I'm with that one. That one makes sense. He pledges that if it even... Cubo Escar! That fish was 2 pounds, 8 ounces, dog. Escar in the house. We ain't seen him in a while. If you need a partner in crime one morning, hit me up. My boys at Duckett recently hooked me up with some new rods I give away for charity. All right. Jason's giving away some rods. Really nice. Nice. All right, so if I catch a 10-pounder on the worms that GM gave me, GM, I'll give you 50% credit, bro. Who do you think I am, Creel? I'll give you 50% credit, dog, because, I mean, you gave me these pack of worms. Most likely will be there. Okay, you heard it here first, guys. Oscar, washalo, bro. Very nice. How much? That's what I'm saying. Oscar gets me, bro. Very nice. How much? All right. Let's do one lunge and let's continue to toss. Where's Don's chatterbait? $10-pounder GM gets 50% credit. I'll even let him know in the short GM. I'll be all like, yo, this is 50% GM's 10-pounder. Yeah, you see, I don't want to bounce around like that boat right there. Doesn't look too fun. Not fun at all. Yo, FYI, Colin, I still have not seen the hunt for Red October again. I forgot. Oh, yeah. Now I know why I didn't. It's because I was making that other short, bro. That's why I didn't see the hunt for Red October. Just one man, dog. Well, I mean, basically, dog. I mean, you don't got to be here, but you could say, yo, dog, today I caught a 10-pounder. And people be like, what? You've been hanging out with us the whole time. Be like, yeah, but check it out. I was casting through this avatar. There's this fishing avatar, and he just cast this bait that I gave him. But now if we don't catch anything off of him, well then, I mean, I guess that's 50% your zero as well. So we'll see, dog. This is a color that I've never thrown. It shouldn't be much different, be the same. But now we've talked about aging our worms, seasoning them throughout the process of floor worming, but this is different. This was seasoned at in Guntersville's boat. GM's boat was where this pack of worms was seasoned. So I don't know what type of seasoning he uses. I just assume it's not as spicy as the seasoning that I use. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe these bass, they like themselves some salsa, some caliente. And GM is like, nope, just salt and pepper, please. You didn't cut what deal, dog? The 50% zero. Because the 50% zero, it's yours, dog. In fact, I'll even give you 100% of that one, dog. See, that's how generous I am. I will give you 100% of that zero. I'm nice like that. Jason, I tell you right now, if you attempt to teach me, to make me tie a loop knot, it's not gonna end well, bro. Because that I'm saving for Snozook the day that I meet him. Because what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take a couple of those loop knots, bro, and I'm gonna hog tie them. I'm gonna hog tie him to where he can't move, and I'll be like, how you like your loop knots now, dog? And Snozook is gonna look at them and he'll be like, oh, these are pretty good quality loop knots. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I just wanted your approval, Snozook. That was all. Hey, GM, here comes your fish. You didn't zero today, GM. GM coming through. He didn't zero. It ain't big, but GM did not zero. And your worm is still alive, GM. You stay down, dog. It is just a little Juan. I just don't want this little Juan to mess up my worm is all. Stay down, stay down. Let's flip you up into... Ah, you son of a... worm. Yeah, it's a little bigger than the last little Juan, but not by much. We'll weigh your fish, GM. We will weigh your fish. The other one was 2 pounds, 8 ounces. Let's see what GM's fish weighs. As a hush comes across the crowd, they eagerly anticipate what GM's fish weighs. This fish right here has locked in. You guys can guess what GM's non-zero fish. Look at that. Look at it from this side, that side, all the sides. You guys can then guess what the weight is of GM's non-zero fish. Jason, it is an inside joke that somehow found its way outside of Snozook. All right, guys, so far, I'm glad that there is not any, stuff floating on the top. We're not gonna say it, but some stuff floating on the top. GM's fish weighed 2 pounds, 3 ounces. There you go, GM. That was your fish. You didn't zero today, so that's good. Your seasoning is okay. You were just caught in the crossfire, Jason. Snozook decided to include you and try and spark up the conversation of loop knots, because he seems to love them for some reason, and he feels like everything needs to be tied with him. His Christmas presents are wrapped in loop knots. I'm assuming he gives out Christmas presents. I don't know. His neckties are loop knots. I mean, I doubt he's worn a tie in like 100 years, but I'm just assuming if he ever wore a tie, it would have a loop knot. Let's see, what else can this guy tie up? His, I have no idea what else ties. I mean, his shoes, I believe they're little loops, but I don't think they're the same kind of loops as this loop knot. So he probably ties his shoes in a loop knot. Yo, what up, Rob? Braxton, what's up? All right, guys, so that's 3 fish right here. Slow rolling this worm. It is cold. Others would say it's not, but I would argue that it is cold. This is not a tournament, Braxton. This is only, it's for fun. Yo, Jason, I would agree with you on half of your statement, bro. Unless you're saying that it's because of loop knots. But half of your statement said that loop knots are too complicated, and I will agree. But your other half of your statement said you have to retie every 2 fish. And if you're saying that with loop knots you have to, then okay. But if you are saying that a person should retie every 2 fish, oh, well, then we'll probably disagree a little bit right there, bro. We'll agree to disagree, because I tend to, be the laziest fisherman on the planet, because retying is a lot of work, dog. It came on a Texas rigged Mag Dizzy green pumpkin. That is what it came on. Oh, Rob, I should have just told you it came on a hook. But because, Rob, seriously, like, it shook my worm off. So it only came on a hook. It was a trocar hook, though. 1/4 ounce, Texas rig, bullet weight. Bro, we were not picking on the new guy. We're picking on Snozook. Or he's trying to pick on me. Braxton, I am in about 7 feet, but it looks like we're out deep. Out there's deep. Over here, not so much. Eco, what's happening? What's up? This comes up to about maybe 5 feet out there. And we are currently in like 7, but it drops off to like, I don't know, 15, 20 out off to my left. Yo, Creel, you find any fine bass ditches? So in case you guys do not know, the Fine Bass Ditches shirt is now available on semperfish.net. It says, looking for fine bass ditches, and has a little side imaging that we did yesterday. So if you guys suffered through the side imaging where you're like, what is this idiot doing? Why is he trying to connect his phone? Why is he side imaging? What the heck are we doing? This idiot never does side imaging. He just kind of fishes around and finds out. Well, that right there, guys, is the culmination of the efforts. I had to find what looked like the finest bass ditch out there. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure that that ditch was firme, bro. She had to be the most firme ditch. If she was gonna go on the Fine Bass Ditches shirt, it had to be firme. Firme, bro. Yo, Rob, did you... Well, hold on. Eco, I think I told you what's up. Jason, I appreciate you showing love to Fine Bass Ditches shirt. Rob, what are you talking about? He's the luckiest I've ever seen on abrasions. You talking about me, dog? You talking about me? That I'm the luckiest on abrasions? Bro, I'm throwing that FC sniper. I'm not sure how much of it is luck. We got a Palomar knot vote. You see, Snozook. Now everybody's in a knot debate. We are not debating. We are not debating out here, guys. It doesn't matter what it looks like. We are not debating. Old school. Old Creek is still alive. Bro, old school, the streak is like Johnny 5. It's alive, Stefan. Alive. No disassemble. That is what we are hoping does not happen. That our streak does not get disassembled. What is this guy talking about? What's this guy talking about? Some Dewey person? Rob, what are you talking about? Flies in the doggy door. All right, we're gonna creep up just a little bit. All right, if I'm headed this way, then she is this way. Who is Stewie, bro? What about a deep crank? I'm an 8 feet, dog. I could throw it off to the right, but I mean to the left. But I'm kind of playing in the grass right now. Maybe these guys have gone into the grass and they're just like, let me chill out over here. It's fresh. Though, I'll tell you right now, guys, it's a little more than fresh. It's slightly nippy. I have no idea who Stewie is, dog. I must have missed the conversations when Zook's talking about walking his dogs. I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep on fishing. He's walking his dogs. It's because I don't want to know Snozook's password, bro. It's like Stewie123 or something. Maybe with like an exclamation mark, or I don't know. It's just probably something like that. So I didn't want to know that. And now the whole world knows it. So right now I got a freaking I got a jerkbait on, bros. So it was tied on from yesterday, so that's why I haven't. I said that I would throw it on as chatterbait, but I haven't thrown it because I got to retie. And that takes effort. Takes a little bit of effort, guys. Gonna have to get Don's chatterbait off the floor. I'm gonna take a look at it. What exactly would take the Rodcast to a new level, bro? Bro, you think I'm gonna bring a Chihuahua out here? Hi, Chihuahua, bro. I ain't bringing a Chihuahua out here. Dude, that fool will end up dead in the summer. And then we're going to be all sad because the Chihuahua died. I'll be all like, dude, all right, rest in peace. I don't know what we'd call him. Let's think about this for a little bit. Chihuahua hanging out with me. It's a great idea. We would call him... It's a great question here. What would we call this Chihuahua? I might name him after my brother, bro, so that then he would come fishing with me. And then I could tell him things and he would listen. So then I wouldn't feel bad because then I'd be saying my brother's name and it would play mind games. And I'd be like, oh, my brother listened to me. Because I'd be all like, Tino, do not take a dump on the boat, Tino. And then Tino would get all sad back then and be like, "Arr, arr, arr." And I'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, yeah, Tino listened to me. So I might call him Tino. Oh, Big Flip. I don't know about that, dog. He's not big enough to be Big Flip. See, Rob is over here looking for balance and gas, like balance out the boat. So that's good, Rob. That's good. A little, oh, that's the other thing, bro. If I hit a wake, like a yacht wake from the yachties, bro, that little Chihuahua's going flying into the sky. And then I'm gonna have to, bro, I can't do that. I have to hold on to him. That's stupid. I'm gonna have to put him in a little stupid life vest. And then I'm gonna have to take it off of him because he's gonna get hot. And then I'm gonna have to put it back on. I'll be like, you got your life vest on? All right, let's roll. Then I can't leave until we got our life vests on. Canine Bassassin. Cockroach Tino. Oh. Yeah, so I would just yell at him, dog. I would yell at that poor dog. He would get some stuff that he didn't deserve. He'll be there and he'd be like, hey, I just wanted to yell at my brother, bro, so I'm yelling at you. You got the same name as him. Oh, I could call him Dummy. Bros, what if we call him Chihuahua Creole? Oh, maybe that's a good one. We got Parrot Creole, Chihuahua Creole. Because every time he barks, all I'd hear is, dummy, 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 dummy. And we're like, calm down, Chihuahua Creole. Chihuahua Creole. Catch for more subscribers. Oh, dog. Oh, dog. Man. All right, I'm gonna have to let the fish know that. Hey, fish. If I'm gonna get more subscribers, dog, you're gonna have to start biting better. I mean, those 3 over there, whatever. We got goldfish memory. We don't care, bro. We need constant fish. If we don't get constant fish, well then, the subscribers, bye-bye. Very interesting. I would love to go fishing with Braxton. Hey, Braxton, let me go fishing with you, dog. Because it seems like on your boat, there's fish every cast. Now that's the boat to be on. But dog, sit back, relax. We might pull up a BBL for you, bro. But then again, we might not. But one thing we can always guarantee you, bro, is a good time. We will guarantee you a good time, dog. Hopefully the fish got my wake-up call. It's a little cold for them too, if it's cold for me. If you guys think I'm a hairless chihuahua, fish have literally no hair. So they might get cold. You never know. Little Juanito. Little Juanito ain't bad. Did I, Jay? Is this your 14 weeks right now, dog? Hey, what was that? I am throwing a it is a Lucky Craft Stacy SP, but this is a deep diver, dog. This is like 10-foot diver. This was being thrown today off of a point, so that's why I was throwing it. Again, bro, retying. Retying takes some effort. Dude, that is exactly what my what the moderator told me. She's like, get some fat on you, because I've lost quite a bit of weight, dog. So when I told her I was cold, she was all like, she felt my hands were cold, my face was cold. All right, here you go, Braxton. This is what I'm throwing. This Lucky Craft Stacy 90 SP version 2, bought in 2000 and so I may not exist anymore. That's what I'm throwing, an ancient bait from the archives. But what do you call it? Yeah, she told me to put some weight on, dog. Get some fat. And I was like, it's still a little cold. Even when I was fatter, like, it would still be cold. I'd never have liked cold. I can take the heat, as many of you guys have seen, but the cold is what gets me, bro. Hey, bromance, welcome to the team. Oh, dang. I don't know if you guys saw that jerkbait. He did some crazy move. He like went one direction and then just went right back the other way. It was very nice. So my issue with throwing this guy around here, guys, is that it's shallow up there. And he's just gonna get in the grass. He's got a lip to go down frickin' for days. It's just who he is. All right, something's got to take this guy chatterbait on. Don's chatterbait. All right, bro, you are gonna have to. This guy caught a bunch yesterday. They weren't big, but he caught a bunch yesterday. So let me just throw it one time over this area. I'll keep my rod tip up and try and keep this fool from going down into the deepest of depths in the grass. Oh, there's a square bill on, bro. It's behind me, but I've not had a lot of luck with the square bill, so that's why I don't throw him right now. He's grounded. Whoa. Braxton, dog. This ain't my first day on the water, player. We just looking, dog. We know there's fish here. I'd come to this spot whether I had electronics or not. It ain't about I see them. I know them, bro. I know they're here. If only I had another rod. If only, Creel. You are correct. If only I had another rod so that Don's chatterbait could stay tied on all the time. If only. But uni broke. And I just can't move on so quickly, Creel. You know what I'm saying? I just can't move on to the next one. And this should also get me some points, guys. Because it'd be all like, yeah, I just can't see myself moving on. Boom, boom, I got points. Hey, imagine what I could do with another rod. Just have Don's chatterbait on at all times. And just toss it. It'd be amazing. It would be amazing. But I do like the way that this guy has not gotten stuck in the grass. Oh yeah, Brian, we don't throw wacky, Jason, we don't throw wacky rigs right here, dog. Now, why? Whatever. Anyways. Oh, actually, I'll put my Nico on. A Nico. And also, just for the new guys, do not look for a Ned rig because this is a never Ned boat. This is a never Ned boat, dog. So do not look for that on this boat. The only time you will see a Ned rig on this boat is if someone else brings the Ned rig. But I personally will never throw a Ned rig. And I really don't have anything against Ned rigs. Like anybody who wants to throw a Ned rig, go right ahead, bro. I ain't got nothing against them. It's just I personally don't throw them. It's a goal of mine to never throw a Ned rig in the rest all of my life. I mean, I've thrown a Ned rig before, but since Ned rig distaste. All right, guys, Don's chatterbait is back on. Yesterday we caught some fish off of it, and then we cut it off real quick just to get a jerkbait out. Caught some fish off that jerkbait. And now, see what we get for Don's chatterbait. Big baits, big fish. Yo, my dude, we've caught big fish off of Texas rig worms, jigs. We don't really throw huge glide baits. I mean, we got some, but the confidence level in them is slim to none. What's up, Al? What's happening? Senor Blow, what's up? Oh, we got some A-rigs, dog. We'll throw an A-rig. Don, the vato who sent me these chatterbaits, he sent me a couple of A-rigs. And we'll throw them. Now, we don't catch a lot of quantity on that. I've caught a few fish off of there, but nothing crazy. You're right, Colin. I'm really just casting but not fishing because right now my chatterbait is, oh, that's the other thing I had asked you to remind me, moderator, was to re-glue the rod tip. That's what it was. Yeah, guys, so I tightened the screws on my trolling motor, so that's cool. And I threw the Allen wrench in the boat, so that's cool. But what I didn't do was glue the tip of my rod. So if you look, while other guides are facing in this direction downward, this guy is facing off to the side. Now, I could fix that by just going like this. Whoop. And now he's facing in the same direction. But that right there is just another level of insanity that we bring you on the Rodcast. I would assume so, bro. I mean, Don said that he utilized that video to create this chatterbait. So I mean, I assume they have some similarities, but I don't know exactly what Don does. I don't know if he puts the kiss of a Don on it. I don't know, bro. All I know is that he sends them to me and they work. What are you talking about, Creel? Why would I push you in? Well, now we're on the same page, moderator. Now I will attempt to remember to glue this. I hate to read, dog, but they're coming in pretty hot. So I try and cast and fish and catch a fish because there's a lot of demand for a fish right now. So I try and do that, but also read the chat. I mean, if I was throwing a worm, dog, and I could slow roll it, then I could read the chat a lot more. But right now, I got to keep in contact with this chatterbait, make sure he doesn't end up in Davy Jones' locker because we have limited supply of these. I wish this big screen would read them to me, but it doesn't. Alas, it does not. Oh, I'm with you, Jason. I feel you, bro. I have a self-imposed level that I need to reach. I need to get that 5-pounder, bro, so that I could pay out that $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. So there's some pressure on me, dog. Am I out of green pumpkin magic? No, sir, I am not out of it, but I am in extremely low supply. I currently only have one bag on the boat that I know of, and potentially one at the house. The only reason I don't have 2 bags on the boat is because I have to slow myself down. It's like if I had access to them, then I would continue to throw them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I got this number of substances that I have an addiction to, and that number of substances If I know they're limited, then I'm gonna space them out. But if they're abundant, then I am going to continue to consume them. Well, as I get closer and more desperate, I shall look. But potentially on the Bizbait Underground, there may be some more on their way. But it's the Bizbait Underground, dog. We can neither confirm nor deny anything on the Bizbait Underground. Okay, Snizook, we just established that I don't like reading, but you send me a paragraph. Braxton, where are you? Oh, Hugh, I missed it. Good, good. All right, we want to keep those subscriber numbers down, guys. We don't want them to multiply, because if they multiply, then I'll have to give away my kayak. So maybe I just want to keep my kayak. Remember, guys, at 100K subscribers, I will be giving away my Hobie Pro Angler, I think it's a 14, Pro Angler 14 with a 360 drive, all the dumb things that go with it. But it's a funny paragraph. Why don't you gotta send it to me in chunks, dog? Because that gives me time to look away. Oh, Braxton, I just missed a fish, bro. It was beautiful. It was on the hook. It wasn't big. It was just a little Juan. And then it came off. But it's a funny paragraph. All right, Snizook, I'm going to look at this. If this paragraph is not funny, I'm going to be extremely mad. Let's see what this says. You know what's funny, Jason, is the last payout was for a 6-pounder in July. But when it turned to August, it was a 4-pounder. Then he caught a 7-pounder. Now it's a 5. That's not funny. That's math. I mean, that might be ironic. Ironic, I will give you. But I told you, dog. We cannot control when the BBLs show up. Them girls do their own thing. Look, I'm going to tell you, it's like this, dog. It's like, what's his name? Brad Paisley's song. Waiting on a woman, dog. Waiting on a BBL. I'm out here fishing off my boat. Waiting on a BBL. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. On a BBL. Guitar string, guitar string, guitar string, bing, bing, bing. Waiting on a BBL. That's how life is, dog. You just gotta wait on them. It's grass. They'll show up eventually. Yeah, they do get big closer to the camera, bro. But that's why I got little T-Rex arms, bro. Because on the Rodcast, we keep it real, so I put it close to the chest. In fact, I make them look smaller, bro, because as they get closer to my pecs, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything starts to pale in comparison as it gets closer to my pecs. So, I mean, it might go against me, but that's how I do, dog. I keep it real. Bring it close to the pecs. That way, everybody knows, okay, that fish was roughly around the size of 2 muscular pecs. No, Unlimited. That was Saturday. The 7-pounder was Saturday, dog. But that's like 48 hours ago, dog. So, I mean, what are we talking about? It doesn't matter. It's in the past. In the wise words of Rafiki, it doesn't matter. It's in the past. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's just the way life is. Dang, bro. Unlimited, you only remember those because you're on the boat with me. That's why you're like, dude, I died multiple times on this boat. I'm gonna throw a worm out here. Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you, Unlimited. Moderator. Are there any other? Like, I don't understand. I thought that was only one kind. Because I'm not looking for the itsy beanie, teeny weeny. All right, guys, we have switched back to the Mag Dizzy as we have confidence in this worm to bring them out, bring them out. Isn't that a regular Dizzy though? Like just a Dizzy Diamond? Oh yeah, nah. Dizzy Diamonds? No. Confidence in a bait is huge. Okay, found the grass. Let's just slowly move us out of that grass. 85 degrees, bro. Ah, okay, guys. It's because I don't have the loop knot on. Okay, I got it. Unlimited loves loop knots. Unlimited really enjoyed his loop knot comment. That's pretty cool. All right, the chat has lost its mind. Again, we must center the chat. Yo, Braxton, I can only tell you that I am not attempting not to catch one. So the effort is there, bro. But you got to understand, dog, we don't come to the Rodcast for quantity. We come for quality. We do not, I mean, catching a whole bunch of little Juans, not our jam. We are looking for them BBLs, dog. Them BBLs, dog. That's what we are after, those big bass live, dog. Not none of these little babies, homie. The little Juans are not what we are after, dog. We will slow roll all we need to in order to catch the bigger bass. This probably is just a Little John. Little Johns are okay, but they are still not what we are after, bro. We are after that big bass live. This right here, that's not gonna do it, dog. That's not gonna do the trick right here, bro. This is just going to get us some weight guesses, but that's not gonna do the trick. In fact, most of the time we chill as we're just landing these fish, dog, because we're relaxed, dog. We're out here enjoying ourselves. This is a waterside chat with this fish. We'll let them chill out. and then we'll land them, dog. No big deal. Our main concern is saving our worm. That's what we're about, dog. Save the worm. Feet up, chilling, dog. Boom. Probably barely a Little John. Could still be a Little Juan. But that is the flow of the channel. Let's see what we got here, guys. Could be a Little John, but probably a Little Juan. If this is a Little John, it barely cracks Little John status. Oh, it barely cracks Little John status. This fish right here is okay, but that's it. It's an okay fish, but that ain't the BBL we're looking for. We are looking for that 5-pound BBL to pay out to the homies. Rob. He doesn't like to pay out. All right. Bill wants to fight. All right. What is the exact length? Oh, Rob, I believe the Mag Dizzies are 7 and change. Because you could get a Dizzy Diamond. I have some of those, but the Dizzy Diamonds are small. I'm looking for those Mag Dizzies. And those are the ones that are hard to come by. All right, guys, so that fish weighed barely in the Little John status. That was 3 pounds, 2 ounces, and that is all. Excellent, excellent. Moderator, I read you loud and clear. Oh, wait a second. I forgot, bros. I forgot. Half of that catch goes to, oh, that reminds me. I'm throwing the green pumpkin and not the green pumpkin magic. So maybe there's something to that. But half of that catch goes to GM. GM's the one who provided this bag of worms. Yo, what up, Tim? Just chilling out here fishing, looking for them BBLs. Oh, I forgot to post up or pin up that comment about the $25 BBL plus bounty. If a fish bites right now, he's gonna break my guide. All right, Q. Negative, Rob. The regular green pumpkin, not my jam. We're only throwing them because we are in short supply. Actually, you know what? I think I could throw Nico out here. Who got the 125? Tim, that was Al Aiken. Usually, you know, we keep people that win such high values, we keep them out of publicity, out of the limelight, so that their family doesn't know that they're basically millionaires now, tackle millionaires, that is. And then they're gonna be like, hey man, buy me some Mac Dizzies. Come on, bro, I know you got that 125 gift certificate from Latin Bassassin. So we usually try and keep that on the low, but I'm sure that Al would be okay with us telling him that he's a tackle millionaire. All right, guys, so we threw that Mag Dizzy. Let me show you guys this Mag Dizzy worm. Rob. It's that Mag Dizzy worm, guys. Calling all Robs. Robert. Calling all Robs. Moderator, do I have an email about that so I could take a look-see? Do I have an email, or did you send that to your email? Because I just want a verification. Can you forward that to me so I can take a look-see? Calling all Robs. Calling all Robs. Rob. Calling all Robs. We've requested a stand down. Rob, we requested a stand down. The moderator says that she has located said packages. Where and how, I don't know. All I know is that she says she has located said packages. Let me verify. This has been verified. This has been verified. We are back in business, boys. We are back in business, boys. Now, we can use our green pumpkin magic as we see fit, and we will search for the BBLs. Rob, as you took it upon yourself to go find them, would you care for a pack, Rob? Would you care for a pack of Mag Dizzy Green Pumpkin Magic, Rob? Oh, Jason, you must have missed the conversation where we discussed that I do not Carolina rig. Mainly because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to tie all those things on. So it has been verified, Rob. The moderator has picked up some Green Pumpkin Magic Mag Dizzies. Now, the only thing we need verification on, Rob, is if you would like one of those packs. For taking it upon yourself to go and try and hook me up. I'm gonna throw a jig out there, guys. With said Mag Dizzies. I'm throwing a 1/2 ounce, what looks like a peanut butter jelly with a Rage Craw trailer. Let me get some water. Dudes, if we catch a 5-pounder, we're paying out a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. Just FYI. I have not pinned that up. And at 4,000 subscribers, we will pay out a $50 Tackle Warehouse or Bass Pro Shop gift card. In a random drawing to one of the subscribers. I'm just sitting back here fishing, guys, but still drinking water. I can't let the cool temps fool me. You still got to stay hydrated. My dudes, I forgot. And again, I forgot. Okay, did Rob respond? Because maybe my chat, oh, my bad, Rob. Rob, I didn't see my chat was not updating, Rob. Let me see what I missed here. Let me see what I missed here. I did not catch that fish under the boat. You get to keep yours, Creel. I wouldn't have taken them from you, dog. I might have stolen them for you. Sounds like I'm playing Call of Duty. What's going on here? Yo, Rob, I'll hook you up with a bag one, bro. All right, guys. So, I forgot to show you something. Rob will be very impressed with me. Ah, son of a fish. Rob will be very impressed with me. Let me look in this. Rob. Rob, you ready? Rob! As I went to go visit Mima, Rob, I then decided to stop and put gas, which was probably a mistake because what in the holy... What is this? All right. In the store, I thought this was black. But apparently... But Rob, look at that, dog. Rob. Yeah, dog. I'm gonna try one, Rob. I'm gonna try one on this jig right here.